Hey, welcome Groovers. How you doing? It's Liam here. I'm in Auckland at the moment and it's jolly chilly, so I've got my beautiful scarf on and we've just had a talk to the entities class today. Amazing class. And today we're going into number 6, I think it is, of interesting point of view. So this is the 6th day of using that amazing access consciousness tool, which I'm just so grateful for, because today I just received a facilitation from Andrew Rigg, a friend of mine, and it's sort of like that 6 days of interesting point of view. I had that point of view with this particular point of view, and it was about relationship and women and men, has allowed me to have a different possibility. And so with regards to the facilitation, it was like so much greater because I had already done a whole bunch of interesting point of view about my point of view. So I wasn't coming for facilitation from a point of view that I was in a wrongness. I was coming from a point of view of I'm happy and I want to change something that's not working in my reality. And this is one of the really awesome, crazy things about this tool of interesting point of view. So today's topic is about interesting point of view and feelings. So how many of us, you'll have to excuse my voice, it comes and goes. How many of us are actually making our feelings the vital and valuable product, rather than who we be and what we can contribute to the world? The thing is with feelings is that we often take that awareness that we have and then lock it into our body and make it solid and real, hence a feeling. And we use the feeling to justify our points of view that to make us right or to make us wrong. So all the feelings that you're using to justify, hi Lucia, everywhere where you're right or wrong, would you now be willing to destroy and uncreate all of that? Good and bad, right, rum, pop, corn, ice, shit, boys, meals. And how many of us use the feelings to fit into this reality so that other people don't feel uncomfortable? Now, I've been staying with a friend here in Auckland who is amazing. We've been having lots of lovely conversations as we've been going in and out of town to the Talk to the Entities class. And they've had this amazing awareness around feelings and not having to be ruled by them any longer. And that's something that I have a target with. And interesting point of view is one of those amazing tools that can allow us to get to that point where we don't have to be at the effect of feeling anymore. So let's just say, for instance, you're driving into town with your friend, which occurred this morning, and so often we have this feeling that we have to fill the space with chitter chatter or whatever. I'm losing my voice, I'm facilitating, so I don't want to talk too much, so I've got a good reason and justification for not talking. But usually when we're in a car like that, we haven't seen the person for a long time, we feel like we should fill the space, have a good chat, have a catch up. But both of us were just like, hey, I don't have to make this other person feel comfortable. We now have to use the feelings. Hi everybody, and thank you for all your stars and stuff. Yes, those pesky feelings. We didn't have to do that, and that was such a beautiful trip. So everywhere where you're using the feelings to cover up your being, would you now be willing to destroy and uncreate all of that, please? Thank you. Good, bad, right, wrong, pop, corn, ice, short, boys, meals. So how do you use that tool, interesting point of view, with the feelings that you're having? Well, it's really easy, and we know how to do it because we've been doing 6 days of it. And you've all been watching these videos. So when a feeling comes up, it's not an interesting point of view. I have this feeling. Interesting point of view. This person has this feeling. Interesting point of view, I have this feeling. Interesting point of view, this person has this feeling. And what you'll start to find is that the charge attached to the feeling starts to dissipate. You'll also may notice that you have more energy, because it takes quite a lot of energy to hold those feelings in your body and in your energy around your body. So everywhere where you've got all these feelings locked up, locking your energy up, will you now destroy and create all of that? Good, bad, right, wrong, pop, pop, corn, ice, short, boys, meals. Now, many of you know that I've started this amazing little club called the 100 Clay Club, and what would it take for it to be a big club? And one of the things there is that we're looking a lot of about money and interesting point of view, and feelings. So how many feelings do you have with regards to money? And all of those feelings that are keeping you stuck without any money, or stuck with no ease with money. Will you now be willing to recant, rescind, revoke, reclaim, renounce, destroy, and create all of those? Good, bad, right, wrong, pop, pop, corner, short, boys, and beyonds. And what if every feeling that was attached to your money, that you use that tool? Interesting point of view, I have this feeling with money. So let me ask you some hypothetical questions, because this is not so interactive. But what feeling is money for you? What feelings do you have towards money? All of those really now destroy and uncreate it all. Good, bad, right, wrong, pop, pop, corner, short, business. If you're watching live right now, you might want to type that in, and then we can do interesting point of view and clear it. So what feelings do you have about money? Fill in the blank. Everything that is, will you now destroy and create it all? Good, bad, right, wrong, pop, pop, corner, short, boys, and beyonds. What feelings do you have about money? All of those, interesting point of view, you have that point of view. How will you now destroy and uncreate it all? Good, bad, right, wrong, pop, pop, corner, short, boys, and beyonds. Money is a strain. Everything that is, will you now destroy and uncreate it all? Good, bad, right, wrong, pop, pop, corner, short, boys, and beyonds. Or, money is a strain. Interesting point of view. I have that point of view, that money is a strain. Interesting point of view. I have that point of view, that money is a strain. Interesting point of view. I have that point of view, that money is a strain. Now, when I said that the second time, I had this awareness that a strain is also like a filter. So, where are you using money as a filter to stop you from receiving everything without a point of view? And everything that is, did I just say that? Everything that is, will you now destroy and uncreate it all? Good, bad, right, wrong, pop, pop, corner, short, boys, minutes. Yeah, there's another feeling. Not enough. Interesting point of view. I have this feeling of not enough. Interesting point of view. I have this feeling that there's not enough money. Interesting point of view. I have this feeling of there's not enough money. Everything that is, will you now destroy and uncreate it all, please? Thank you. Good, bad, right, wrong, pop, pop, corner, short, boys, and beyonds. And everything that doesn't allow you to perceive, know, be, and receive the joy that you can have with money, the ease that you can have with money, and the joy and the ease that you can have with no point of view. So everywhere where you've brought the point of view, that if you had no point of view, life would be boring, will you return that to sender and destroy and create it all? Thank you. Good, bad, right, wrong, pop, pop, corner, short, boys, meals. I've got to give my voice a rest now. It's really starting to go. Interesting point of view. I have that point of view. Like, please come over to the 100K Club if you want to start to learn how to but to start changing your money flows, or even if you're a gazillionaire, how you can actually start to use these tools. And the other thing is, more to your advantage, and the other thing is, if you found this a tool valuable, send it to a friend, or share it with a club, or share it with a Facebook friend, or something like that, because if we have more of people on the universe sharing these tools, talking about them, talking about consciousness and bringing light to all those places that we've created limitations, then we can start to have a conscious universe where it's more about the abundance of consciousness rather than the limitation of no money or the limitation of feelings. And everything that just brought up, all it down. Can we now just try and uncreate it and use that amazing access clearing statement, which you can find at theclearingstatement.com. Good and bad, right, wrong, popcorn, boys, ambience. See you tomorrow for another Facebook Live with Liam. Bye.